You know what was really extraordinary was that I've interviewed many people in my life as a journalist, and whenever you interview someone of prominence, they always want to know the aides always want to know what are you going to ask so that the important person is not surprised by some weird question you're going to spring on them. Nobody asked me. All they said is you have an hour and a half with the president to talk about climate change, and that's all. And there was no like, are you going to ask him about glaciers? Are you going to ask him about, what? There was no prep. So I had him completely, he had no idea what I was going to ask him. And I have, after all these years, I have a very good sort of BS detector for people who understand climate change and energy questions and people who have read a lot of notes about it, and there's a big difference. And he got it. He really understood what was at risk and what was happening. I didn't agree with everything that he said, but it was really an extraordinary moment. And it led to an extraordinary thing, which was the Paris Climate Agreement. And that was the whole point of that, to bring the American public along. He'd worked very hard, he and Secretary Kerry, to bring the Chinese on board, to get this coalition together that came together and achieved what happened in Paris. And I was in Paris, and it was a very emotional moment. I mean, people next to me were crying when the gavel went down.